Mr. Toastmaster, members and guests, what is it that sets us all apart when we're successful in life or not? You know, when you talk to the politicians or even the schools or even the media, they say things like, you're born with it. You have the intelligence. You have, you're born with wealth. It's really narrow-minded thinking, which goes into what everything's believed. But luckily, as entrepreneurs, we don't listen to the people like that. What these people are suffering from is what is called a fixed mindset. Everything is fixed. When you're born, you're set with a set level of intelligence, a set level of skills. You can't change them. You can't improve on them. They're fixed. So they would have you think, well, if I wanted to go off and improve on those things, it's just a fool's errand. But like I said, us entrepreneurs, we know better because we are the changers. We are the doers. We are the innovators. We think a little bit differently out there. That different thinking is what is called a growth mindset. No, it's the opposite of fixed mindset. It's thinking that the intelligence you're born with or the skills you're born with is just the beginning. That the world that you create for yourself starts at a certain point and it grows at an infinite level. You have control, you have choice on what you can do. So you don't turn around and say, oh, I can't do this or I can't do that. You turn around and say, I can do this. I don't know how to do that. Growth mindset says, I don't know how to do that yet. Big difference. Now, you're going to ask, though, why am I talking so much on mindset? What's so important about mindset? Well, one of the things I wanted to show you a little bit here, hopefully you can see it a little bit, I'll try to show you all around here, is that mindset leads into your attitudes about things, your behaviors, and all those things lead into your actions, which, as we all know as entrepreneurs, is the critical piece of improving your life. And those actions lead to results. So without the right mindset, you're going to go off on a wrong path. You're going to go, if you have a fixed mindset, I can't do it, I can't do it. That leads to your attitude, I can't do it, I can't do it. Your behaviors, I can't do it, I can't do it. What that's going to lead to? No action. You're stuck. But if you have a growth mindset, your mindset, I could do it. I may not know what I'm doing yet, but I'm going to learn how to do it. That drives your attitude, your behavior, your actions, and that those actions get results. And the biggest part of that getting results is that you be able to evaluate and adjust, and that drives your mindset to improve even more. So it's a circular process from mindset to attitude, behavior, actions, and results. And it just keeps on growing and growing and growing. And that's the basis behind the mindset of the growth mindset. And as entrepreneurs, we know that, we're not perfect. But you say, well, in order for us entrepreneurs, we have to go with mindset, right? Not really. You don't have to be 100% there because nobody's really ever 100% there. So how do we get there to be close as we can to 100%? Well, Dr. Carol Dwyer from Stanford University wrote a wonderful book on this very topic, and she covers 4 steps that you can use to change your mindset from a fixed mindset to one of a growth mindset. The first one is being aware of your inner voice. When you say to yourself, I can't do this, I'm scared, I'm not smart enough, what am I thinking? Just being aware of that is the first step. It's very short and very easy, just being aware. Now the second step is to be able to make small changes. The first one I already mentioned, the most powerful one, is to add three little words. Yet. Even if you can't say I'm positive and I'm not, if I say I can't do this, yet, that's the gateway to starting. And the third is to take it along a little bit farther, is to be 100% positive, to try to say, instead of just eliminating I can't, to I can, I'm going to do this, and turning it around into a mindset of movement, of action. And with that brings me to the fourth item. You have to act. And you go back to this performance loop. If you don't act, you're kind of stuck. And you could get a perfect example of this. You're here at ToastMasters to do what? Improve your speaking. Now, if you had a mindset, I can't do this, you'd never show up, but you showed up. And you take the steps of trying to change your mindset from attitude to action. You come in, you're a timer, you're doing these other things, you take the steps, you're communicating, you come up here and speak. And slowly but surely, that changes your mindset to be, I'm a good speaker now. I can do this. So with all those four things in mind, I want to just conclude real quickly here that the world is not fixed. Don't let everybody convince you of that. And I challenge you, when you see those fixed mindsets coming through, challenge yourself to change them. Start with yet. Charge it to go ahead. Try to go positive. And then make the next steps of taking action. And by all means, do it, because you just don't know how powerful you could be until you actually start changing your mindset. With that, Mr. Toastmaster.